Goddamn! Hey guys, welcome back to We Watch the Movie. I'm Mike. He's Jay. We're reviewing The Nice Guys, one of our top 10 most anticipated movies of the year. Ryan Gosling, Russell Crowe, and Shane Black directed. Shane Black's one of my favorite people in movies of all time because he brought me one of my favorite movies of all time. My favorite movie of all time, Lethal Weapon. He wrote that shit.
LW.
He also wrote and was in Predator, and he directed Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, which is a badass movie, and he directed Iron Man 3.
Yeah, we'll forget that part. That means fuck it.
Colassios. So basically, you've seen the trailer for this, guys. It's based in the 70s. It is kind of a buddy cop action film. What it is Ryan Gosling is this guy who's broken. He's lost his wife. He's an alcoholic. He's got a daughter, but he's a PI, and he gets entangled with Russell Crowe's character, who's this big bruisey guy who likes to whose job is to beat people's ass and stuff like that.
Off the books.
Yeah,
he's not
off
listed.
the books. And they get entangled in this plot to try and find a missing porn star. Or is she a missing porn star?
Yeah, she is.
I don't know.
Misty Mountains.
Misty Mountains. How do you like my car, big boy?
I want to see those mountains.
It's exactly what you wanted in the trailer. The trailer is like, it's a true microcosm of this movie. The Lethal Weapon for today, it's all of those things.
I like how you said microcosm. Micro machines. I like those big words.
Big words sometimes.
I like the big words.
Big words.
Supercalifragilistic.
From me.
Anyway, yeah, the trailer shows and promises this really cool, fun Pulp Fiction / Rush Hour film, and it gives you all that stuff and more when you go and see it. So I was extremely pleased. Russell Crowe is awesome as Russell Crowe is going to be. Gladiator, Marcus Aurelius. But he's overshadowed by the intense funniness of Ryan Gosling. I didn't think Ryan Gosling could be this funny. He's fucking phenomenally funny. Yeah. Like, there's certain things. He's not like the greatest PI in the world, but he's not the worst. But he's like a dim-witted kind of guy that kind of gets lucky most of the time. He just kind of stumbles onto shit. And he was like, and then he's cocky about it. He's like, I told you I'm a good PI. I mean, why would you know? And there's like, there's one scene like when he has a daughter, so he's living with his daughter. He's trying to balance his life out, being a PI, doing, making money and raising a daughter. But he's like, the way he raises his daughter is the way that I would probably want to be with when I have a child of my own, because she's like, I fucking hate you. He's like, and stuff. And he's like, don't say and stuff. Just say fucking hate me. I can't help but look at this movie and directly compare it to Lethal Weapon when I watch it. Because I figure it's like a Lethal Weapon of today sort of ideal. But yeah, like Ryan Gosling's character is like, he's got all this deep, dark shit. Like, he has a problem with alcohol. His daughter has to drive him around everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Because he can't even drive because he's too drunk most of the time. But the only problem I have with the movie as a whole, like probably the absolute only problem I have, is that I felt like there was some darkness there in Ryan Gosling's character. Yeah. That he was too involved almost in the slapstick comedy, because it is slapstick, like it's hilarious shit, like his overreactions you saw in the trailer, where he's like screaming like a girl and stuff like that. But there's some dark stuff there, like, and I felt like there was moments that the movie wanted to be really emotional. You know what I'm saying? Like wanted to take a serious dark turn, kind of like Lethal Weapon would do. I kind of see it, yeah.
And it didn't. He never really stepped out of the comedic character long enough. They didn't go dark enough or go emotional enough with it, because you could have really, really cared about their characters.
Well, I think that the one that did do that though was Russell Crowe. Russell Crowe actually starts out being this kind of uncaring dude that just beats the fuck out of people when you fuck with people, which is fine. It's his job.
It's like
and he's not ashamed.
Wilson in Deadpool.
Yeah, exactly. And he's not ashamed of it either. Like, Ryan Gosling gets his ass whooped by him, and his daughter catches Russell Crowe. He's like, "Are you the guy that beat up my dad?" He's like, "Yeah, I did." And he's like all happy about it. And then he's like, she's like, "My dad's a really good guy, and he knows a cop, and they're really good friends, and the cop likes him." He's like, "Well, maybe your dad should marry him." So it's like this smartass, but there is a moment that starts transitioning with Russell Crowe's character, where Russell Crowe starts wanting to be a good guy and have something of a purpose in life, because so far it's just been like beating people's asses for coin and not really having any direction. So like the girl, Ryan Gosling's daughter, as Ryan Gosling and Russell Crowe become closer, starts looking up to Russell Crowe to be like a hero kind of dude, and as reluctant as he is, he starts embracing it. So Russell Crowe needs to lay off the donuts though. Like, his belly was popping.
He weirds me out, man, because I follow him on Twitter. We're friends. It's no big deal.
Me too.
And he always posts this shit. He's like, today I did 18 squats and I did 18,000 pounds. He's always talking about working out and shit, but he just keeps getting bigger. And back in Broken City, he looked fat, but he took his shirt off and he's like, he's muscular fat. Like,
he had the fat, but he had the abs pushing the fat out.
He's like that dude that lifts every day but can't stop drinking beer.
Like a strong man.
Yeah. And but no, he's getting to the point.
No,
where
now he's
just fucking big.
Now he's a chunky chunk McGlites.
Yeah.
But no, he really was.
He carries that shit well.
He kind of looked like not like my dad, but he looked like the same belly that my dad has. Like, he was sitting there, like, there's one scene when he's like going up to the house and his belly's just popping. He doesn't give a fuck. He looks like a penguin. He's like, Yeah. And I mean, but he, at least you wear it well, sir.
He carries that shit nicely.
Yeah, I mean, some people can do it. Some people can look heavy and just fucking wear it.
And when he hits somebody, you feel it, man.
Oh
He's like a big dude.
But Ryan Gosling's character,
dude.
Ryan Gosling, I don't want to say he's blank slate at all, but he has layers and depths, just like Shrek. There's onions. You feel I mean, there's things going on.
You say just like Shrek?
Shrek says there's onions. Is that what he says? Like there's onions and layers to people. Anyway, donkey.
I looked at Ryan Gosling's character, and he was so great. He's so comedically hilarious in this, the slapstick shit. Slapstick shits. The slapstick shit that he does in the movie, like, it's so great and perfect. And like you said, he does overshadow Russell Crowe at times because he's like a live wire.
He's so funny, yeah.
Yeah, but then something serious will happen, and he's actually got a dark background, and you're waiting for that Lethal Weapon moment with Mel Gibson where he's got the gun in his mouth and he's crying and shit. And they don't go that dark with it. They never actually take it to that place. It really stays a comedy more than anything else throughout, and that's okay too. Ultimately, I got everything I wanted in this movie. It was entertaining as shit. It was hilarious. I love the fact that no matter what happens, like, they literally stumble upon everything. Everything is pure fucking luck.
I know, and that's what the best part about it is like literally they're just blindly following leads, and then something will happen. Like when he falls over the balcony, he stumbles upon a body, but then he acts like he's like, I was doing work.
Yeah.
I found the body, right? He was like, you were drunk. It reminded me of Mike and I, because I know it's not saying a good thing, but when he's at the bar and he was like, and the guy was like, what can I do for you? He's like, oh, nothing, I'm fine. And he's like looking away. He's like, it's free. He's like,
it's like you see a twinkle in his eyes, like,
okay.
Free drinks. Totally, like Ryan Gosling's character is the Mel Gibson, and Russell Crowe's totally the Danny Glover.
Yeah.
It works out perfectly. But I got everything I wanted in this movie. Ultimately, it's an 8.5 strong for me. It's entertaining as shit, and I love the fact that this movie knows what it is. It's this heisty LA crime thing, but it's also a comedy, and it's also action. It's also got all these layers to it, but they never try to convolute things or get fancy with it. Like they don't. The movie doesn't care so much about the story and the plot as it does about just having a good time and being hilarious and being fun. That's its number one purpose. It doesn't do what a lot of these type of movies try to do and get too convoluted and lose its way. It's fucking poignant. It's poignant.
Poignant.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it an 8.5 as well. I had a lot of fun with this movie, and I think that's exactly what I was gonna say too. I think it doesn't take itself seriously at all. I think it is just it's meant to be a good time, fun time, a bromance kind of movie that people can go see with their girlfriend or their dude friends and have a good time watching it. The interaction, the chemistry between Russell Crowe and Ryan Gosling is off the charts, amazing. Gosling has proven again why he's such a teaser in the face, but he's also got the good acting chops. He is very
Bitch, I'm throwing out big words like it's my birthday.
I know. I'm very impressed.
And I got nothing but a dictionary.
That Hooked on Phonics is paying dividends.
And the source.
Hooked on Phonics is there for you. But yeah, I really enjoyed it overall. The soundtrack in this and the effects, or as far as like the visual tone that they have, it's fucking awesome. And at the very beginning of the movie, when a car crashes through a house and there's a big titted woman and you're like, wow, it sets the tone for the entire movie. I think from then on, you know exactly what you're in for, so that's fun too.
Yeah, and then also on top of that, I forgot what the fuck I was going to say, man.
Versatile.
Yeah, versatility.
You're so versatility.
Virility.
You got virility too?
Always.
You got virus.
Always,
You got that virus.
Viagra. A lot of V words.
8 hours.
Vagine. Shocked, because it's Ryan Gosling. I never thought they would do this, but they leave it off for sequel territory.
I know, and I can't wait.
I love that. But yeah, that's our rating for it, guys. Follow us on social media. All that shit's down below. We love your fucking faces. If you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button and get some Wham up in you.
Be the nice guy. Be a nice guy.
You want a yoo-hoo? Do you want a yoo-hoo?
We watched a movie. Yeah. We watched a movie.